Egypt. Year 2500 before Christ. The air smells of copper and sweat. Under the relentless sun of Giza, 10,000 men drag a block of limestone. The crack of whips marks the rhythm of their breath. It is a world of pain, dust, and silence. But then, the sky breaks. There are no clouds, yet thunder shakes the dunes to their foundations. Slaves look up, shielding their eyes. They don't see rain, they see fire. A red line streaks across the firmament, screaming with a sound no human has ever heard. The impact is not just a strike, it's an earthquake. Sand rises like a golden tsunami on the banks of the Nile. Pharaoh Khufu watches from his balcony, terrified, believing the judgment of Osiris has arrived. Royal guards rush toward the smoking crater, spears trembling in their hands. The heat is unbearable. The metal of the strange rock glows, opening slowly with a hiss of steam. And inside, there is no monster. There is no demon. There is a child. A soldier raises his sword to end the creature, but in that instant, the midday sun touches the infant's skin. The child opens his eyes, and the soldier is sent flying 50 meters backward just from the impact. The baby does not cry. He floats. He rises above the crater, bathed in light, looking down upon the mortals. In that moment, human history was broken forever. The last son of Krypton did not arrive to be a man. He arrived to be a god. Forget what you know about Smallville. Forget the Kents and their morality. In this reality, Superman does not learn to serve humanity. He learns to rule it. What happens when the most powerful being in the universe grows up believing he is the literal incarnation of Ra? This is the story of the Pharaoh of Steel. The child is baptized as Kal-Amen, the hidden voice of the sun. His childhood is spent in palaces of gold and lapis lazuli rather than a farm. He doesn't play baseball, he plays at war. The priests do not teach him humility. They teach him that humans are fragile and fleeting, and that his duty is to lead them as a shepherd leads foolish sheep. At 15, Kal-Amen decides the construction of the Great Pyramid is too slow. The young prince walks to the base of the structure as thousands of slaves freeze in a deathly silence. Placing a hand on a 50-ton block, he floats to the top without effort and sets it with millimetric precision. In a single day, he finishes what would have taken 20 years. Egypt falls to its knees. It is no longer respect. It is absolute and terrifying adoration. Under his eternal reign, Egypt advances millennia in decades. Kal-Amen uses his microscopic vision to understand and eradicate disease. He diverts the Nile to create fertile lands in the desert. There is no hunger or poverty, but there is no freedom. Kal-Amen is a benevolent dictator, a tangible god floating over Thebes, using his super hearing to listen to every whisper and conspiracy. Privacy has died. The pharaoh never sleeps. He never ages. His red eyes watch from the night sky like two stars of blood. While the world loves him, some watch with hatred. Across the border in the free nation of Kondak, a man named Teth-Adam watches the horizon with disgust. He was a slave and knows the price of liberty. He sees Kal-Amen not as a savior, but as the ultimate tyrant, an alien monster who has domesticated the human race. The Wizard Shazam feels a disturbance in magic. Kal-Amen's existence is an aberration, a biological being with divine power stalling man's spiritual evolution. Kryptonian science is stifling Earth's magic. The wizard summons Teth-Adam, not because he is a hero, but because he has the rage necessary to kill a god. "Speak my name," the wizard whispers. "Shazam!" The lightning strikes, pure magic and primordial chaos. Teth-Adam is reborn with the power of 6 Egyptian gods. He is the only force on the planet capable of making the Man of Steel bleed. Adam seeks no dialogue or peace. He seeks to eradicate the alien plague. Adam flies toward Egypt, screaming a challenge that is heard as far as the Mediterranean. Step down from your throne, false god. Today man takes back his world. They clash over the Valley of the Kings. Kal-Amen descends slowly with crossed arms, an image of golden perfection. Teth-Adam is pure electric fury. Their impact creates a shockwave that uproots palm trees miles away. Kal-Amen smiles arrogantly until Adam's fist connects with his jaw. Crack! The sound of an indestructible bone breaking. Kal-Amen spits blood. His mind cannot process it. Pain? Blood? How is it possible? Adam's magic ignores Kryptonian invulnerability. Every blow, charged with mystic energy, burns Kal-Amen's skin like paper. The battle is savage. Superman responds with heat vision, melting Adam's armor, while Adam invokes magical tornadoes that hurl Superman against the pyramids, shattering centuries of history in seconds. But Kal-Amen has something Adam does not: a cold, calculating mind. He realizes Adam's power source is his voice, the shout. With a burst of supersonic speed, Kal-Amen grabs Adam by the neck and breaks the atmosphere. In a second, they are in the vacuum of space. Adam tries to shout to summon the lightning, but in space, there is no sound and no air. Kal-Amen, floating before the sun, his cells drinking pure radiation, becomes stronger than ever. His eyes light up not with rage, but with pity. He lets Adam's unconscious body fall back to Earth like an inert meteor. The Pharaoh descends. He is wounded, bleeding, his royal robes in tatters. As the Egyptians emerge from hiding, they see their god is bleeding. In that moment, the spell breaks. They realize he is not a god. He is only a very powerful man. And if he can bleed, he can die. Kal-Amen sees the doubt in their eyes and understands the hardest lesson. To save them, he must step away, must. He cannot be their king and god forever, or they will never grow. Centuries later. The world is a technological utopia. There were no world wars. The fear of the Watcher stopped them. In the center of a futuristic metropolis, there is a giant statue of him. And on the moon, in a solitary base, a 5,000-year-old man watches the Earth. He is tired, but he still watches. The Pharaoh of Steel never abandoned us. He only gave us space to grow. If you enjoyed this journey through the multiverse, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss an episode. See you in the next reality.